Most shortwave listing sites list this station as PBS Xizang, Xizang being the Chinese name for the Tibetan region in China. ShortwaveDB lists this as China Tibet RTV. This is an English language broadcast and there is a very clear station ID. The station is called China Xizang Radio and Television Station. So this clarifies the exact name of the station. It comes from Lhasa in Tibet. There are some pictures. I was actually lucky to visit Tibet 2 decades ago, but these are some of my own pictures from Lhasa. So the transmitter is there in Lhasa, 100 kilowatt. It is targeting areas directly to the west of Lhasa. So kind of going towards Central Asia, Europe. I picked it up here in Johannesburg, South Africa. Quite nice and clear reception. So I'm using a long wire, 10 meters, on the XHDATA D-608 weather band, and I'm using my MLA 30 Plus on the Kenwood R1000. There's a bit of a whistling sound on the Kenwood, which you don't hear on the XHDATA. So I'm not sure if that is because of the different antennas that I'm using. But both radios pick it up really, really nicely.
This is the special program of Spring Festival and the Tibetan New Year. And next, we are talking about some interesting customs during the Spring Festival and the Tibetan New Year. We invited 2 guests to share customs with us. Could you share one custom of the Tibetan New Year which left you the biggest impression? No? 1年之前的我做区别的设定，有三个这个学位。Yes, I want to share the custom that grab the first bucket of water in the morning of the Tibetan New Year when the sun is not yet up and the sky is not yet light. They always take teapots, buckets, and other utensils came to the place of water. They make marble and the first bucket of water in the first day of New Year to celebrate. It is considered that the water at this time is the clearest, purest, and most auspicious. With the curl of incense and the sound of firecrackers, we pray for the new year of longevity at the family house. Grab the first bucket of water is the traditional custom of the people to pray for good luck in the new year. Who can get back the bucket of water symbolizing auspicious new year first, which means that everything will be good in this year. Because people rush to get water, it is called blurb. Thank you for sharing. And Ruby, please share one custom of the Chinese New Year which left you the biggest impression. When the Spring Festival is approaching, people are busy purchasing goods, cleaning the house, cooking traditional foods, making Spring Festival coffee, and playing Spring Festival pictures. Speaking of local tradition in the Spring Festival, my family will grind finkered tofu ahead of time. In our legend, the Jade Emperor, the ruler of the heavens, descended to earth to inspect the world on this day, to see if every household lives an honest, frugal, and diligent life, to show the frugality and pray for the emperor's reward. Traditionally, people make pancakes or tofu, cheap food in Thailand. However, in my hometown, almost every household will grind tofu in advance. Thanks for your sharing, Ruby. Despite the different customs, it is the same that the activities and the food during the New Year are wonderful and colorful. The traditional customs of the New Year bring people a sense of belonging, and the rich activities of the New Year strengthen people's contact with family and friends, bring people a sense of fulfillment, and also carry people's great expectations for the coming year.
Known as the roof of the world, Xizang rides on the world's highest plateau. From lofty snow-clad mountains Beautiful crystal clear lakes and vast open prairies filled with unique plateau wildlife. Xizang provides a harmonious connectivity between human beings and nature. Hello, Xizang brings you closer to the dynamic life on the world's highest plateau from Monday to Friday. Join us for a 60 minutes journey across this fascinating wonderland.
Hello, you're listening to China Tibet Radio and TV station. This is the special program of Spring Festival and the Tibetan New Year. And next, we will talk about the changes of ways to celebrate the Spring Festival and the Tibetan New Year. In the past, elders gave children red envelopes to dispel evil spirits and help children have a new year without mishaps. Red envelopes contain the elders' prayers and love for their offspring. Now, benefit from the convenience of digital red envelopes. Carrying red envelopes becomes much easier and becomes a way to share best wishes or happiness with friends and relatives. Digital red envelopes add to the lively atmosphere of the Spring Festival, and collecting colorful digital red envelope covers also adds fun to the Spring Festival. Besides the changes of red envelopes, it is more convenient for people to shop online to collect New Year foods. And some traditional foods that are actually eaten in the New Year can be directly purchased instead of handmade. In the past, the Spring Festival was often celebrated at home with relatives and friends, but now and more people choose to celebrate the New Year at home during the Chinese New Year holiday, and the advanced option is more than half a month earlier than in previous years, made from some 大众点评 stated, so that as of January 21st, the advanced bookings of tourism consumption, including hotel accommodation, scenic spot trips, transportation, etc., from the Chinese New Year's Eve to the 8th day of the New Year, increased by about 7 times compared with last year. Beijing, Shanghai, Shenzhen, Harbin, Chongqing, Chengdu, Guangzhou, Xi'an, 西双版纳 and Beihai are hotspot destinations, and many people are willing to share their travel plans on the various platforms of the internet. There are also some changes in entertainment. The development of science and technology has brought convenience to people's lives and has brought changes to the way people celebrate the Chinese New Year. But the concern and blessings to people's relatives and friends will never be changed. In addition to the changes brought by science and technology to the New Year, national cultural exchanges also make the New Year more. The custom of pasting couples, hanging lanterns, and handing out lucky money during the Lunar New Year has been observed by the Tibetan New Year. The custom of grabbing the first bucket of water on the first day of the Tibetan New Year has changed accordingly as more people tend to live in cities and towns. Now Tibetans living in cities and towns will fetch the first bucket of water from tap for the New Year on the morning of the first day of the Tibetan New Year and tie Hada, a symbol of good luck, to their top. Many people of other Western groups who work and live in Xizang will also wear Tibetan clothing, taste Highland barley wine, and take Lhasa metre in their homes to celebrate the Tibetan New Year. No matter how the form of celebrating New Year changes, what remains unchanged is the Chinese people's reunion complex, like a migratory bird returning home, and the highly cultivated feelings of family and country. All these exhilarating activities have made our lives richer and more colorful, and they embody people's pursuit of a beautiful life and present a vibrant and flourishing China to the world.